gotten the hang of the whole teaching thing yet?
I think you know the answer to that.
Oh, I can't stand that.
It's time someone talked some sense into you. And it seems the task has fallen to me. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. This whole situation is a bit too strange for my liking. I cannot fathom why you seem to hate me so. We're supposed to be allies. Can't I be allowed to have my own area of expertise? Don't tell me you've forgotten how to hold a sword. But this, it's downright senseless. The way your mind works absolutely confounds me. Are you insane?
Welcome everyone to episode 2 of season 2 of Failure Emblem. I'd like to announce the opening of a new subreddit, r/Failure Emblem, a community space for you all to talk about whatever you'd like related to the series. So obviously I'm always excited to see you all in the comments section, but feel free to go there to post whatever memes you might have in mind or anything else, and I'll be excited to engage with you. Now let's see some battle preparations. We have Trilith as a soldier and Brother Dimitri as a monk.
Good results.
I better water these plants. Wouldn't want them to get thirsty, or they might start singing too.
Huh?
In Dusker, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the waves.
Now we have a series of side battles to help grind the students up to level 5, get some skills, so that everyone can be in a beginner class for the story mission at the end of the month. So we'll reposition on turn 1. We'll have Trilith intercept. Dedue can't be hurt by anything for any reason, so he'll accept that first attack.
Predictable.
Trilith gets a good dodge. Pointy stick giving him the power he needed to jump out of the way. Now let's see Brother Dimitri try out his new thunder attack. It actually hits. It didn't even need to be raining. And now we have Sylvain still training up the bow. Gets up to E plus authority. Gotta get the hang of something, I suppose. Now, Ashe has access to wind as a commoner. Let's see, who should he attack? We'll just put some damage on this one. Hopefully we'll be able to kill all of them this turn. Trilith can get some overkill with his pointy stick.
That is that.
So he'll just immediately solve that problem. Ingrid, can you get rid of this? You can with the axe. It's a little bit of a risky proposition, and of course it doesn't pay off because why would it? Can anyone bail us out of this situation? Annette can only deal damage with the steel bow, so that'll take the bandit down to 3. And let's see, Felix can try to get us out of this situation with the javelin. And that works out, taking him to level 5, so he'll qualify to be a soldier.
We'll see.
You were literally stronger. We don't need any more analysis later, Felix. Mercedes can't get hit by the archer in melee range, so we'll just exploit that. Go for a Tempest Lance, which she actually has now. Now, Dedue can get in some good damage just slicing with the sword. He doesn't actually have an offensive spell yet, so that's our only option. That leaves the archer at 5, and we've got Happy left. She can punch it out or try to go for the Iron Lance. We're going to take the most accurate option,
Didn't you hear?
just to make sure we don't accidentally die. Alright, wave 1 of these enemies is down. Now we see them closing in on either side, and we'll have to figure out how to deal with that. So we'll reposition Dedue over there to intercept that coming wave from the left. And up here we can start the battle. We'll have Trilith fire away, gets that crest activation, excellent. Mercedes can come up here to draw out that mage. if she can get a kill, which she can with the Tempest Lance, alright, it hits,
Can't be done.
then she should be able to absorb that magic hit no problem.
You can rely on me.
Not for dealing damage, though. Now we will have Happy heal up Ingrid. Have a lot of healers on this squad at the moment. Not very good ones, mind you. Dedue, of course, doesn't need healing if he never takes damage.
Not good enough.
Still getting faster. Be the weirdest Dedue you can be.
Ineffective.
And Mercedes has a silver shield, which apparently blocks magic somehow today. Now, we have a bunch of enemies over here that are still in pretty good shape after their tussle with Dedue. So Trilith will try his best to hit those with Pegasi. That'll work, and reposition a little bit. That should make things a little easier for everyone else. Now, what can Annette accomplish? Not very much. We have to connect with the steel bow. It works out well enough. Now, Sylvain, can you get us started on these two active enemies? 11 damage goes down. Can Happy actually get a kill with Tempest Lance? She can. Very risky. Really need to nail that 80%. It works. And she gets to level 5.
Now I'm even tougher.
Excellent level 5. Wow, good job, Happy. Didn't learn that from me. Now we have Felix. He can advance and huck his javelin. And can Brother Dedue solve this problem? Not by himself. He'll need to move out of the way to open a new melee position. So he does get that damage in and doesn't take any more damage himself. Ingrid can try to finish this. Somehow screws up a 69% chance to hit. That will not be good. We need Dimitri to bail us out. We're going to have to waste a fusillade on one enemy.
Time is now.
But better than having Ingrid die.
We never had a chance. I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
You actually are, but you need to start focusing on that magic stat, buddy. Ashe, just stay out of position. More enemies coming in from both sides. They are lined up pretty well to hit the gambit. We'll see if we can nail one. Annette getting a bad damage exchange, as
Starting to get it.
we all tend to at this point. Rally resistance means she can roid up a magic unit pretty well. Okay, we are surrounded. We have to figure out a solution to this group. We'll have Dimitri use his other fusillade. We do get the 80%. That should be very helpful in stopping us from dying.
I'll do my best.
And Ingrid has an assault troop over here that should make this direction pretty safe as well. Yeah, those mages are locked down, and so we just have that one sword unit on the left that's active and a couple of units that can get Dimitri up there. So Mercedes will start the battle against that mage, take no damage in retaliation. Sylvain should be able to finish it off pretty easily, just the iron bow will finish it. There it goes.
We're out of luck.
Here goes.
Now, Annette is
My
just
thanks.
going to
What shall I
rally
do?
Dedue. And so Dedue should be able to get pretty good damage in now. Weak. Or miss. Whatever. Dedue is invincible.
Stay focused.
So Trilith is not invincible, but he can get pretty good damage out too. He uses Tempest Lance, it's more accurate, he gets a huge amount of damage. Takes a bit himself,
I'll go.
but he's not in mortal danger at the moment. We'll see if Felix can huck the javelin. Gets the crest off even. A little bit of healing with Happy. And let's see. We can get in some damage with Ashe. We'll move him into a position where he won't get hit by the archer. That should keep him safe from some melee attacks as well.
I'll prove myself. I just have a little bit of experience, that's all.
Ashe, remembering some of his training at the Bridget School, still goes to 10 health himself, though. He's not very vulnerable to magic. So he has that going for him. Attacks Mercedes and gets really lucky with those hits. That's unfortunate for Mercedes. This rogue goes in after Dimitri, and Dimitri actually gets a positive damage exchange there despite getting an axe to his face. Dedue got that Hexlock shield he's holding from the scrap heap in Abyss, if you'll believe it. So he is impervious to everything. Sylvain can take out half of this unit's health with just an iron bow, so, you know, we'll take that. Happy needs to get lucky with just a regular attack, so we'll get a little bit of an insurance with the Tempest Lance.
Move carefully.
Ashe is getting tired, but still got some work to do there, buddy. So he takes out his little dagger, slashes away at that archer, and now Annette can try to finish things off with this curved shot. Okay, we didn't get super unlucky, so we're fine. Annette goes to level 4.
Feeling stronger.
And you actually are, though it doesn't really matter since your beginner class will get you to 8. Do some healing with Ingrid so Mercedes doesn't die immediately.
I have an idea.
And we'll try to freeze these units in place. Mercedes' charm does her some favors and helps us keep everyone alive another day. Dimitri can get the double off to finish this one.
Too reckless.
And now Trilith, Dedue, and Felix are over here to try and kill these mages. Trilith with a Tempest Lance takes this one out on his own. Does a little lance dance with Balthus.
Do our part.
And the lance dance gets him to level 5.
All that blood and sweat was worth it.
You won't think that pretty soon. Dedue still has the sword for his damage output. Can't take any damage. Felix, move on in. Just poke with the steel lance is enough. He is a holy knight in the Church of Edelgard after all, with the pointy sticks. More units coming in and bunching up for a Gambit, though I don't know that we have any good ones left. Okay, so how do we deal with this cluster? Sylvain can get a kill if he hits the 79, which he does. Goes to level 4, so we still need a level on Sylvain in these battles.
I like how this feels.
I don't know why, because some people are just into that. Now, Dimitri is out of his gambits, so he's just going to have to get up close and personal with Thundershock. He does nail 1. And still got a gambit on Mercedes. So we need that to deal with 2 of them. And hopefully our positioning will be good enough.
I'm getting much better.
We move Ingrid in to heal Mercedes. I think that'll keep all of us safe. Ingrid goes to level 5.
I will get stronger still.
Excellent. Keep doing that. I think we've manipulated enough to keep everyone safe. We do need to heal up Annette so she doesn't die. Gets Happy to level 6.
Now I'm even tougher.
Not really, but you do deal more magic damage. Okay, they go for a net. Good thing we healed her. Go after Dimitri, gets the counter, taking it to exactly 1, but that's fine because it keeps that melee position closed. Okay, Dimitri's still fine. Got the counterattack into the forest because he's using magic. Now, Mercedes can get us started over here. She needs to move out of her position so that someone else can get into melee there. So she'll get this bad damage exchange just so we have better positioning. Now, we'll equip the mini bow to Sylvain so he's providing optimal coverage. And we'll see if his gambit can help us out here.
Just give up.
Okay, that gets the kill on the unit in front and gets the rattle effect on the one in back. So now we have that one to deal with and the unit in the forest. Ashe, move on up. Hits with wind.
There's so much left to learn.
There is indeed, Ashe. I'm glad you're enthusiastic about it. Someone has to be. Now, oh, we have a unit down in the south as well. We'll need to hit a curved shot with the steel bow to finish this off. And that gets it.
Goodness.
And goes to level 5. I think that was the boss unit.
Aw, this stinks.
It really kind of does. At least we got accuracy for that steel bow. Dedue, also holding a bow. Fire away. Trilith is over here. I think we're going to use the bow. Doesn't quite get a kill either way, so I guess we'll just be setting someone else up to get the experience. Maybe Happy. Can she punch it out? 2 shots at 70%. Gets the first
That's
one.
what you get.
You get punched. Now, Ingrid, if she can nail the gambit, will finish this mission off. Yuri runs in and just by being a battering ram ends the mission. Who's the MVP? It's Happy. Alright, we're doing this again, this time in the forest. Some of these grinding battles are actually tactically interesting at the moment because of our low level and lack of classes, so we're going to be seeing these in full, except for the third one. Now, Dedue is still invincible, so they can't really deal with that. Dedue is just going to get some free hits in while they try to carve into his apparently impenetrable roads. Trilith takes a little bit of damage, deals a lot of bit of damage, runs through the forest. This will actually hurt Dedue with Poison Strike, so they found the secret formula to dealing damage to him. Trilith immune to Nosferatu, so not a lot of threat coming from the south. We're going to have Dimitri move here. He's providing a lot of linked attack coverage to those units from that position. So let's see. Happy should be able to get this kill pretty easily. 96%. There she goes.
Night.
So the black mage is down. The white mages aren't very strong. So Ingrid will just move in, get the battle started without too much risk. Now up here we have a lot of danger, so we're going to have to figure out how to manage that. Felix moves into the forest, which unfortunately doesn't help him very much as he gets hit twice. He does get to level 6.
I can feel the difference.
How? Exactly. How did you feel your magic increase with your regular pointy stick? Ashe go in with a wind. And now we have a lot of support here for Dedue to try and get this gambit off.
Let's begin.
Alright, we're beginning, and it's over. Great. Okay, we'll have to recalibrate a little bit to try and reduce the mortal risk that we're in. Trilith can finish that one off, which is helpful, I guess. Several more units we gotta deal with. Sylvain can, I guess, take this one out of contention to move in and kill people. Okay. So it's like killing that one. Annette, can you accomplish anything? Well, you can go for a gambit that's less accurate than Dedue's, but yours hit. Sure, why not? Still have Mercedes left. And, well, everyone's got a gambit. You don't need to save them, right? Okay, Mercedes's hits as well. So now we only have a couple of units that can actually move around. I don't think anyone is at risk of dying. Great dodge from Mercedes. Wow. She gets the kill as well to go to level 6.
You can rely on me.
I really can't. If there's anything that we've learned from your stat growths, it is that.
My next effort shall compensate.
Very familiar. Okay, we do have a wave coming in from the southeast. Happy gets a really bad exchange. I'm glad we locked down the rest of those units, or she would be dead, as would Annette. Felix, again, not understanding what the forest is for by getting hit again. Sylvain equipped the mini bow for a reason. So the powered down mercenary there can't deal much damage. He dodges that somehow and gets to level 5, which he had been stubbornly refusing to do before. It looks like 6 decks. Do real men miss all the time? Okay. Got a decent assault troop set up here. So Ingrid will just have Yuri ram his head against that enemy and kill it.
Now that feels good.
Ramming your head into stuff does? Alright then. Whatever floats your boat, man. Got some ambrosia out of it. Felix is not in great shape, but this enemy can't hit back, so we'll just try to go for the kill. And we get it.
Next time, bring your friends.
Their friends are already here, Felix. Did you get hit on the head?
I can't let you go it alone. We've
got a gambit here that will pull this one out of the forest and make it easier to kill. Also, dealing a boatload of damage. Can Ashe actually finish this? He can! Doesn't need to get fancy, just the regular wind. That'll take him to level 5.
I have so far left to go.
You really do. Not even raising that magic stat, waiting for your monk exam, I suppose, for the 8th magic. Okay, Dimitri can ignore the forest evasion boost with a thunder shock.
Slow and steady.
You got a magic growth. Can't fault you for that.
I'll do my best.
Okay, Annette, your best appears to not be quite good enough. So let's take something bad instead with the mini bow. And Sylvain. Let's put you in a thicket for the extra defensive bonus. And you can fire off the iron bow with a curved shot and get this kill.
Just give up.
Okay, now we have Brother Dedue here, ready to provide some healing for Happy, who's in dire straits. And Happy will heal up Sylvain and take a defensive position in the forest. Mercedes will block access to Happy from that angle. So Mercedes gets hit, but she has that big silver shield that's digging into her leg. Okay, Sylvain can't tank magic damage, but he's good. He has health. Dedue fears nothing, just gets a free 9 damage. Okay, Trilith, help us out here. Steel Lance can get the kill, and it hits, and it gets the crest activation, so it super hits.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Gotta try harder, buddy. Okay, then.
On it.
We can hit with a gambit, maybe?
Let's crush him.
Sylvain has some charm. Okay, it works. 55 was less than Dedue's 60 at the beginning, but, you know, Dedue's not jealous. He doesn't mind. And, Annette's dex is not super great right now either, so we'll try this coin flip out. It didn't work. Who would have thought? And it's not really worth taking that javelin attack, so we'll just heal up Sylvain.
Good enough for me.
Good enough for me, too. Your offensive stat and speed. Now you just need an offensive spell. Okay, we're getting a lot more thief friends that can just run through that forest. Mercedes, again, can't dodge anything, and is now almost dead. Okay, Sylvain tanking more magic damage, which I should remind everyone he cannot tank. And Lucky Tempest Lance, 2 out of 3. We get it, and we get more health out of that crest activation. Okay, down here we have an archer and an axe user we gotta worry about. So we can get the double off here, so that's 2 thunder shocks.
Not so sure about
That
this.
should leave it pretty vulnerable to Mercedes and Ingrid. I don't know if Mercedes can actually get this kill. She can, 100% of the time. Well, look at me being wrong.
I won.
Good job, Mercedes. I'm as surprised as you. Now, Ingrid can block access to Mercedes and heal her up a little bit, taking Ingrid to level 6, while Yuri is looking like he's 3 feet tall.
I will get stronger still.
Okay. Happy can do a little bit of healing on Sylvain. It's a shame that she doesn't have supports with anyone but Dimitri because she's doing a lot of healing. Now, Dedue can heal her up
Thanks much.
and continue our white magic chain of invincibility. We'll just wait for them to come to us. Unfortunately, they are coming through the forest, so everyone's just gonna dodge everything. Good dodge from Dimitri. From the fools that came out of the forest to attack us. Ingrid going to get a critical hit, which is pretty rare for our squad right now.
Let's be careful.
Now, Mercedes still thinks she's in bad shape, but
I have an idea.
80% Gambit. There's no way this will do exactly what it just did, right?
Stay vigilant.
Okay, Felix now complaining about his physical health, so we'll miss. That's just what we needed. Okay, Ashe. We really kind of need you to connect with this assault troop.
This should do it.
55% is 100%. Excellent. We've gotten all of our 55% chances today. And Annette, can you accomplish anything? You can deal 10 with that steel bow, probably, definitely. Okay. Now, Ingrid can probably punch this out, and by that I mean 100% of the time.
I had to.
So now we've got Dimitri, and we will just cancel the attack coming from this bandit. Unfortunately, that spends a fusillade, but I don't know that there's too many other scenarios where we would need it. Trilith is going to try and fail, as he is known for. We kind of need to bail Felix out, so Dedue will move in and heal him. Try to get a counterattack on one of those units in the forest. Sylvain, not packing a great deal of dex, so I don't know what I expected. Happy, you know what? Why not? Oh,
No biggie.
well, I guess we learned why. Okay, units coming out of the forest. What foolish decisions being made. And we don't get that hit because it was less than 40% to hit. Good dodge from Mercedes once. Enough to keep her alive. Trilith can move on out of the forest and just go crazy here with Felix's help. Flying a bunch of Pegasi. It is tough to get hit by flying horses. We'll jump back into the forest as a result of hitting with the Gambit. And now Ashe has another chance to hit 2 with Assault Troop. And is still supported by Trilith. He hits it again. Low charm Ashe hits every time. Now Felix can take another shot with the Javelin. Gets another crest activation that misses. Okay, Dedue, you want to invite out a new attack. So let's have you try to kill that. Of course, it doesn't work. And you get a dodge just to style on him. Okay, Happy, can you make anything happen? Theoretically, it's possible for you to kill this unit. Nope. Nope. And we get hit. Okay. We paid the price, I guess. Now, Annette, you need to deal 4 damage, so you have to go all the way up to the steel bow, and you get a little bit lucky there to actually finish it off, and you make that money. Now, Dimitri used Thundershock. It was super effective.
Not so sure about this.
And Mercedes can get a 97% chance to kill. Okay, it worked out. And Ingrid. Let's keep Annette alive, shall we?
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now, Sylvain can get 85% with a curved shot. Finally take that down. Wait, did you just deal damage to Dedue? You monster. Okay, Trilith gets his revenge with the pointy stick. Balthus goes to level 6.
Wait for my next brawl.
Well, there won't be a next brawl. Did you not read the rules? Okay, Trilith just going on a revenge rampage. And that white mage moving through the forest. We'll see if Trilith can put an end to that. Does get a hit, so we won that coin flip. Dimitri, draw the axe, and no, that maybe wasn't the greatest of ideas. Okay, Ashe summoned the power of the wind for 5 damage. 5's a good amount of damage. It's not literally irrelevant, right? Sylvain can deal another 5 damage, as long as we've told ourselves that it's not irrelevant. Happy, move on in. Try to huck a stick at it. And, has a lot of health left. Felix, can you help us out? You can deal 19 that way, 22 with the steel lance, and we get the hit, so Felix doesn't have to die.
Not good enough.
It's good that you know that. Okay, Dedue, fire away because you're invincible. And we take it down to 9, so we'll see what happens on the enemy phase.
I've improved.
Get to D authority with Dedue so we can shuffle around some battalions. Ingrid, keep Mercedes alive.
So helpful.
Annette, move up. Looks like that mage has designs on her. And it gained health over the course of that damage exchange. Great. Ingrid, just finish this off.
I've got a plan.
And unlike Hubert's plans, that one actually worked.
I'm not at my best today.
It appears none of us are at our best on any of these days. We were so bad, Trilith got MVP. Alright. This battle, just as a result of the map and a lot of the improvements our characters have made, just wasn't all that interesting. So we'll just see some of the highlight reel here. Dedue gets to level 7.
Not good enough.
It's really not. We have had terrible levels today, which I suppose under Trilith's leadership is to be expected.
It's just not my day.
Whose is it? Okay, Sylvain gets to level 6. Ooh, 3.
This is what a real man looks like.
A real man gets 3 stats instead of 2. Here goes
Done is
Annette getting up to level 6.
Everyone will be so pleased.
Yeah, you got 3 as well.
My thanks.
Ingrid heals up, and Yuri goes to an important level 5, so he can be a soldier.
I'll never be satisfied.
Well, you got 5 stats, so nothing to complain about there, I guess. Trilith goes to level 9.
Such power dwells within.
Got a strength boost. Okay, Happy takes this down to 1 and gets herself to level 8.
Baby steps, I guess.
Couldn't we even call it that?
Try this on for size.
Ingrid has learned Nosferatu and is going to
Overall, right?
totally dunk on that armor knight. Ashe didn't
That was
need to
tough.
style on it quite as hard as Ingrid did. Gets to level 6.
I'm starting to see results.
It's pretty good. You avoided the magic boost, but pretty good.
Can't afford to lose.
Annette goes to level 7.
Aw,
And
stinks.
terrible. I think she's gotten a total of like maybe 9 stats out of her levels so far. Actually, 13, I
Good
think.
enough.
And Felix also gets a terrible level.
That went as expected.
Is this map cursed? Sylvain finishes things off. And Annette gets the MVP, despite her terrible levels.
You must try harder from now on.
All right.
But none of this charade will make the idea of a mercenary teaching me any less absurd.
Go away. Just looking at your face makes me want to retch.
Oh, you are the worst!
Please, Professor, there must be some mistake.
Reason? I grow weary of it. It would be in your interest not to spend any more time around me than necessary.
But I have to teach. Okay, well, here's how the instructions are going now that we've completed all of
Each new
those
experience
battles
is
to
an
grind
asset.
up our skills and
It's
our
in my
level.
grasp.
Dedue has learned
done it.
Nosferatu, so he actually has an offensive spell.
Natural.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Happy has learned Brawling Prowess just in time to become a monk. It is exam week, so everyone is getting certified in new classes. Here is Soldier Felix. Monk Ashe gets to his
what a relief.
8th point of magic.
Okay. No big
Sylvain
deal, really.
gets to be a Myrmidon. Soldier Mercedes is here.
so glad
She
I
gets up to 8 strength. As does Fighter Annette.
It's all thanks to hard work.
I
Is
must
it?
continue to work hard.
Here is Monk
peasy.
Ingrid, Monk Happy,
That was a
Soldier
breeze.
Yuri,
Was there ever any doubt?
Soldier Balthus, and Fighter Constance, who gets the biggest
As I
strength
knew I
boost
would,
of the group,
course.
and
What a
finally
relief.
Monk Anna. And now we see how the instruction is going before we get to the story mission of the month. So not a lot of progress there. We'll see if Professor Alois can teach us a thing or two. So let's look at the motley crew studying under him. And does anyone learn anything from Alois? Yeah, we got a couple
It's all
of
coming
ranks
together.
up. Something Annette is not
getting
allowed
the
to
hang of this.
use, and something that Ingrid can't use at the moment. Excellent. And now we get into the story mission of the month, the Magdred Ambush, where we are up against Lonato in the fog. So first things first, we'll move up Dedue, use that torch so we can see a little bit.
Well done.
Rally up
Stay
Trilith
focused.
so he can go in and try to get rid of this first unit in the forest. 70% chance is pretty good. Not good enough, as Trilith always is. Okay, the church will actually get first blood with an equivalent exchange. And now we're behind on the home team. Okay, we'll have some units come out of the fog to attack Felix. I hope he'll live. Okay, just that archer got the attack off on Felix. Catherine is going to just make us feel bad. And this church soldier is going to make a fool of himself by not getting the dodge in that forest.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, Dedue will help out Felix and get to level 8.
I suppose I've improved.
You have in everything but the one area where we really needed you to. Trilith can move further into the forest because he's not really at risk of dying to a surprise attack. Here we have someone that will die to the wind, commanded by Ashe. And he remembers some of his ancestral training in the Bridget School.
Thanks.
We'll have Ingrid rally up Dimitri to use the best Thundershock we've ever seen. We do have to take that counterattack, which is unfortunate, but the archer is now at 1, so somebody should be able to dispatch that pretty easily. We'll have Sylvain soften up this soldier and get to level 7, which is okay. He does need more dex, so we'll take that. Now, Felix should be able to kill this with his fancy pointy stick. And now, 1 damage is something Annette should be able to do. We'll need to use a curved shot to get 100% accuracy, though, and it goes down. So I do believe there are more soldiers in the fog there, so Annette may be in danger. We'll have Happy heal up the church soldiers so that we can get the maximum reward.
Renato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger.
But we
Now it's
do,
your turn to
because we
suffer.
have Trilith as our teacher. We're already
Renato,
suffering.
why did you drag so many others into this?
Okay. So, Annette is okay so far. Mercedes doesn't take that much damage considering who she is. And it looks like that silver shield is still digging into her leg. Gotta get that looked at.
Try to kill our lord?
I mean, I kind of hoped. Okay, Annette's alive. She has 2 HP. That's 1 more than 1.
Repent from the grave!
Catherine, come on. We can't match that right now, and you know it. Okay, this church soldier, actually being strategic, moves in against that archer. That will be really helpful. Now, Dimitri can kill it if he wanted, but I think we need to put out more damage on this axe user down here. And we can have Dedue move up to intercept some attacks and get in a good amount of damage on that archer. It should go down pretty easily now. We get another point of avoidance on Dedue. Not that he needs to avoid anything. He's completely invincible. Ingrid will show off Nosferatu against a non-armor unit and get to level 8 while doing it. Really nice, Ingrid. They picked the time to not talk about it when they're getting the good levels. Seems they only want to complain. Okay, Sylvain gets a good curved shot off to make the south safe. We'll do a little bit of healing because
focused.
Annette is on the verge of death. Trilith will move down over there so as to not get surprise killed. Good dodge from Ashe. Church soldier tanks another sword blow. Another good dodge from Ashe. He is on a roll today.
Now!
Now, the one thing Dedue cannot really take is gambits, so I guess they found his weakness. Okay, Ingrid heals back a little bit of that attack, but still takes some damage. Church Soldier gets a bad exchange. This one gets an equivalent one.
I'll cut through.
Now, what can we accomplish? We can put Dimitri here so that he's getting support on these 2 units, and can Thundershock this one.
Stay focused.
And now Trilith, what can he accomplish with this archer? Oh, he can just straight kill him. So he'll go on a rampage. Pointy stick powers him up.
I'll give it my all.
Ashe, oh, he can actually double this one with wind and just kill it. So he gets a really good dodge. Ashe is invincible in the forest, I guess. Wow. Everything but your offensive stats, huh? Felix, 95% chance to get a kill here. I'll take those odds. And we do not roll a 1. So, there we go.
I'm on it.
And now, a couple more units we gotta kill. Sylvain can actually get good damage now, so there's 15 off the steel bow.
What should I do?
And Dedue is frozen in place. Can't deal a lot of damage with Nosferatu, but the Iron Sword's good enough to get a kill here, so we'll go for that.
Yep.
And now, who is left, and what can they do? We can get a Nosferatu off with Happy. That'll take it down to 9, so it should be in a position where it'll die. Nosferatu from Ingrid looks like it is just good enough. And that'll heal Ingrid up a little bit. Now we'll have Annette heal herself because all of our healers were otherwise occupied. Someone comes in to mess with Trilith and his pointy stick and regrets it. Catherine is just going to commune with the forest for a little while. We have to get in touch with nature sometimes, I understand. Dedue will do a little bit of healing. We can see that mysterious mage in the forest now. That'll move us to the second phase of the battle. But Trilith is just going to go on a murder spree over here because that's just where his speed is at. Get to Lance Prowess 2. Okay, can't deal any damage there, but we can provide some support to someone that we'll try later. And we will just go full Wind Waker mode and eliminate that. Now, Ingrid.
I won't let you anywhere near Lord Lonato.
Well,
You have my
I don't know that you have a choice in the matter staying in
Our
that forest and
strategy
not
is solid.
moving. So we will have a gambit come off of Ingrid. It does hit, so that should keep that under control. Still a little hard to hit. 80%? I guess we can go for that. Not a ton of damage because it's a net. And now Mercedes. We need to hit with the Steel Lance to get the kill, so we'll go for the 2 out of 3. Of course, it's that one time, so Mercedes has to tank a bunch of damage. She's not totally immune from magic at the moment. The fire is still spreading. Okay, Ashe can deal damage through its resistance somehow. Great job, Ashe. Okay, Happy gets hit, heals a little bit of it back. More units coming out of the fog. Trilith tries and fails to dodge. Yuri again looking 3 feet tall as we master the skills for Soldier. Happy in really bad shape. But she's not dead, that's all that matters. Catherine's still taking some communing with nature time. Okay, Sylvain, you're an archer. That means you should be able to hit, right? Right? That means you can hit accurately, right? Okay, here we go. Curved shot with the iron bow is good enough. Alright, and now Trilith is in position to just continue his murder spree. Yuri goes to level 6. Terrible. Doesn't even want to comment on it. Okay, Happy is not feeling great about her current position. You'll gain 4 health. Look at all that health you have now. You have 5 times as much as you did. What are you worried about? Now, Dedue can take this to 1 week, and he did actually have to risk a point of health, so he put a lot on the line there. Okay, Mercedes can use her pointy stick to take this out. Constance gets to level 6. Meh. Okay, Felix. Felix can go in with the Steel Lance, get a pretty substantial amount of damage off. We do need to finish that off somehow. We do have a lot of options to do so. We'll send in Annette with her sword. And Ashe, can you finish this off without getting countered? You actually can, and it's 100% effective. So, Wind Lord Ashe will make that happen.
Thank you.
Ingrid will do a little bit of healing on Trilith. And we will start moving north. We have a little friend coming out of the forest. Catherine is done communing with nature. Okay, Trilith has that movement boost from the DLC items, so he's just going to keep killing. He takes a little bit of damage. And now we can have the healers heal each other. Who heals the healer?
Amazing.
Well, still healers.
That's life.
It's your lives under Trilith, for sure.
I've still got room to grow.
Yeah, you didn't grow very much, so that follows. Okay, we're just going to have Dedue invite in the new units. And he broke his sword. That's unfortunate. Catherine has discovered going through not the forest is faster. So now Dedue only has his bow and Nosferatu to attack with, so let's show off Dedue Nosferatu, Nosferatu. Okay, now Annette still has a sword that isn't broken, and she'll show that off. And Trilith, well, he just has more lives to claim. He gets all the way to level 10. Pretty good level. Wow.
Thanks.
He's actually trying today, so Happy will heal things, Ingrid will heal Happy, and we'll reposition a bunch. Still have a friend coming up from the south. Catherine will go due east for some reason. Okay, now what do we do? Dedue can intercept a lot of these units, keep Nosferatu equipped, and we'll have Sylvain come back here to start the battle against this axe user. And can Sylvain and Felix get together to solve this problem? They actually can. Okay, Felix gets that kill. And needs 4 more XP to level up. We'll get some healing done with Happy, who will go to level 9.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
I agree precisely with that assessment. Now, Trilith actually has to take a break from murdering people. It's going to be hard for him. Oh, and they remembered Dedue's weakness. Excellent.
Try to keep up.
And an assault troop of all things. Okay, that's not great. Huh. We may be in a bit of a pickle. Catherine, of course, will bail us out. And the church soldiers are going to try and participate to the best of their ability. Felix will still have in range to huck his javelin, which will of course miss because he needed any amount of experience to level up. We can get Sylvain in curved shot range, less accurate than Felix's attack, but that one will hit just to make Felix feel worse about it. Got a Nosferatu we can come out with Happy. That'll miss too. This is some kind of master escape artist we're dealing with over there. Dimitri's Thunder Shock will hit 100% of the time, which is all we can really count on in this life. Excellent job, Dimitri. I wish you were able to comment on it. Now, Ingrid's Nosferatu will hit, which is good because she can't move to attack anything else. She goes to level 9. Gets a pretty good offensive level. Now, Annette needs to use Steel Bow to deal any damage. She gets 5, a perfectly irrelevant number. Now, what can you do, Ashe? You can go in with your Iron Sword, and you can dodge that attack. That's all we can ask from you. Now that thing should die to something. Dedue will get the heal off. And Trilith can continue his murder spree after he's taken his little coffee break. Gets Battalion Vantage out of the deal. Okay, so he has to get 2 murders for the price of 1. And Mercedes does not get the kill there. Couldn't, even if she did connect. This is one hardy unit. So Catherine is going to totally steal our kill there. Stunt on us by getting triple digits. Just, to keep us in our place. So let's move our units up, do some healing, get some XP out of it, and keep people alive. Oh,
I'm getting the hang of this.
Ingrid gets Physic. That is nuts. We are in a really good position there. So we'll just keep on moving so that we can engage Lonato with all of our forces. Church units moving in. Do another round of repositioning so that we can head on in with everybody.
You have been deceived
Oh
by
dear.
that witch. I will show you the truth.
Church engaging Lonato. They actually deal damage, which I'm a little bit surprised by, but that dude might live. He lived. He's fine. Okay, Trilith can get in some good damage without really risking his life that much. So we might be able to finish this off this turn.
I apologize.
We only have
Your
1
Highness.
thunder left
It
on
is
Dimitri.
regrettable that we should cross swords like this.
Well, that's why we're
Lonato,
using
I
magic.
sympathize with your position. I really do. I have no wish to kill you, but I'm afraid you have left me no choice. Please, forgive me.
Your Highness, I cannot stop here. For my child, and for the people of Fodlan. If you will not stand aside, then I have no choice but to cut you down.
Now, I know the voice actor probably worked really hard here, but that does sound exactly like Alois, right? Okay, Dedue
The better to
gets
serve His Highness.
a decent level defensively. And we'll just get some extra experience out of healing people that don't really need it. Heal up the church, because that's what Happy is all about.
I learn with my heart, not my head.
And now, who better to kill Lonato but
Stand
Ashe?
down, Ashe. I must destroy these evildoers by any means necessary.
Please
You
surrender, Lonato.
might want to go after
Whatever your
Trilith's
reasons for doing
curriculum
this,
rather
we
than
can
his
still
body.
talk it out.
Rhea is an infidel who has deceived the people and desecrated the goddess. We have virtue and the goddess herself on our side.
Even if all that's true, dragging the townsfolk into it like this isn't right.
Enough. If that is how you feel, prepare yourself. I'm putting an end to this.
In a way, you are.
That vile woman. Kristoff, forgive me.
And Ashe just has to kind of look at what he's done and what all of his life choices has led him to. Led him to an extra point of magic. You earned it. Okay, and who snags the MVP but Trilith the Murder Man? Thanks for watching this episode of Failure Emblem. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video so that I can keep making this content. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on the future of this run or anything else about the channel, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter at @FailureEmblem. Thank you.